The independent part of your driving test is now going to involve using a sat nav. What I'm going to do with this video is hopefully explain what's going to happen on the day of your test and why you don't need to be worried. First of all, this is the sat nav that you're going to be using on your test. It's a TomTom, and all the examiners across the country are going to be using the same model. It'll be placed on a mat on your dashboard, and the examiner will position it there. About 4 out of every 5 tests will use the sat nav, so you're more likely to have to use it than not. The examiners will also have predetermined routes that they will have programmed into the sat nav. You won't have to operate the sat nav whatsoever. Your examiner will give you prior warning to when you're going to have to follow the sat nav, and this may happen at the start, the middle, or towards the end of your test. Learn to follow the blue line, and also look at the top of the screen to see where your next turn is. This one's easy because it's over a mile away. Look what happens though when you go the wrong direction. It's quite simple. If you did this by mistake and you turned at this road, all the sat nav does is reroutes itself. It's not a problem. Certain tricky junctions, you may need to pay attention to the road because the sat nav can be misleading.
After 200 yards, go around the roundabout, first exit, A580, Townsend Avenue.
If you look at the top portion of the sat nav where it says 130 yards and we're turning left at the roundabout, that's fine, but really what you need to do is to look at the map on the sat nav itself. There are 2 roundabouts coming up, and where you would be going at the second roundabout might affect how you do the first one. So you've got to take all of this information in, as well as looking at the road out in front and seeing what's going on. And as you'll see in a second, it's important. Look at the sat nav screen and see where you're going to end up, but make certain that you don't miss stuff in front. That crossing could have easily been missed if you were staring at the sat nav for too long. So because I'm going straight, I'm using the left lane.
Go around the roundabout, first exit, A580, Townsend Avenue.
Notice you've had no instructions for the second roundabout yet. This is why it was important to look at the actual map on the screen.
Go around the roundabout, second exit, Butting Avenue.
Have a practice with this one. Try not to get confused with the sat nav. Try and understand where you're going to have to go before it happens.
After 200 yards, turn left.
Is this really a left turn?
Turn left, Parliament Drive.
I'm not sure whether the speed limit's on the sat nav are going to be there or not, I'll be honest. My advice, don't trust them anyway, even if you can see the speed limit on the sat nav. As you can see, this one here says 30, but the road we're on is a 20 limit. So don't trust the speed limits on the sat nav. Find out for yourself and sort it out that way. Obviously, don't assume that there's no junction there if the sat nav's not telling you anything. You've got to look for yourself. Even though you know you're turning 250 yards away, don't forget the sat nav further up. It'll remind you again.
Turn left, higher lane.
And when you finish, your sat nav just turns off.
You have reached your destination on your right.